This is Jolie here for Title Sports Network, joined by Frank Smith. Big weekend here in London, obviously East London on Saturday, the Copper Bosh we're calling it. Obviously Manchester for Taylor Progray as well, Catterall Progray. It's been a busy week for you guys here at Matchrooms, but obviously Fisher Babic is the one we're talking about today. Good to see you, Frank.
Good to see you, mate. How are you?
Yeah, very good. I'm tired. We're obviously in Manchester yesterday. I didn't get back till 1 a.m, mate.
What time did you wake up?
Okay, 9. So 8 hours.
You got 8 hours sleep.
No, maybe I had a pizza when I got. But anyway, we're here today for Fisher Babic, as I mentioned. England are playing on the weekend. How's this all going to work, Frank? I need to know what's going down.
Why? So you're going to decide whether you come early or not? No.
I'm going to be here.
Yeah. 5 o'clock. Well, fight start at 4:40. 5 o'clock football starts. Half time. How are you, Edward? How are you, mate? Good to see you. You all right?
I think so.
Yeah.
One of the biggest players.
Yeah. One of, if not the biggest.
That was very easy and a very close race eventually. Really? Have you done the Frank Warren maid thing yet?
No, do you know what? I've got it in my office. I've been very busy. I'm blaming Matty Lawless every time because I keep asking him for dates and he's not, But I'm going to do it. I'm a man of my word. What I say, I'll do. Even though I don't really like wearing dresses too often, I'll do it.
Fair enough.
Sorry, we were talking about, before we got rudely interrupted by Eddie, 4:40, first fight, 5 o'clock football starts, 5:45 Jimmy Sains goes in there, knocks him spark out, 6 o'clock, second half starts, 7 o'clock, main TV show starts. Hoping for no extra time, thanks very much. If you go and do the job nice and early, that would be ideal.
I feel like it is a good time to have it because the Fisher fans love a bit of football. Do you know what I mean? It's like the perfect Essex geezer type of audience you're going to get on Saturday.
Get down there. It's going to be like a glorified, bigger box park with 7,000 people in there. So get down there early, come in, watch the football, watch the fights, have a good night. Let's hope we win and go on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, Johnny has moved up the rankings so well. Like, I always say this, and I said this to him as well, like, each fight has been perfectly crafted for him to improve, and he's done that so well. The Harry Armstrong fight, this fight here, is just another one, obviously just bigger and more important for his career. It's definitely the biggest test to date.
100%, but I think when you look at Johnny, like at the start, everyone would have looked at him as a ticket seller, social media following that he built up, and sometimes that's a bit of a negative in people's minds because they think they haven't actually got the ability to match that. He's delivered time and time again. Every fight he's gone in there and he's delivered. So, people will start respect him now for what he does in the ring. He's done an amazing job building the following he's got, but he's also delivering in the ring. I think Saturday night's going to be I think it's going to end early, but I think for while it lasts, it's going to be a shootout. We see how Alen Babic fights. It's no surprise. We know what's coming. But I think Johnny Fisher's on the road to big things, and I think he's going to keep progressing, keep developing, and go to another level in the sport. At the same time as being a huge star, this was exactly the type of fight we needed to deliver for him to headline as well. It's going to do massive numbers in the arena and on TV as well, and on the DAZN. So great to see.
Do you think he'll stop Alen Babic this Saturday?
Yes. I mean, I just had Alen Babic standing next to me over there, and I said it's going to go short whatever happens. That was my thing, because he's, you know what Babic is like.
Yeah, of course. I want to just recap yesterday as well. Obviously, he was at the press conference. Sam Jones doing his thing as he always does. It is a good fight, obviously, a bit closer than I feel like Team Progress said. Obviously, you would have seen the press conference. They believe it's a wide gap between the pair. Not sure many other people do.
Yeah, great fight. It's exactly the kind of fight we needed to deliver for Jack Catterall as well. I'm happy we could do it. This is his fourth fight with us in 15 months. There was talk about whether it could have been Josh Taylor. He wasn't ready till later in the year, and the key is Jack's had so much inactivity in his career was to keep him busy, and Regis Prograis is a perfect fight for that, and the winner will go on to world titles. Regis has got a lot to prove as well. He's coming off the back of that Devin Haney loss, but he still feels he's got a lot left to deliver the sport. So I think we're going to be in for a great fight.
What's the situation with Devin Haney? There was a bit of a weird thing where he was unhappy that you weren't going to put a purse bid in for the fight. Is everything back on at good terms with him?
It's always been on good terms. People say things, at the end of the day, when you're a free agent, we're not necessarily going to jump at every, it's not our obligation. We got obligations. We've got 90, 100 fighters signed to us. We have to deliver for them. If you're signed to us, it's a different story. But the relationship is still good. We'll always be good. We've done amazing things together, and I'm sure we will continue to do great things together in the future. This isn't the end, and I'm sure we'll do much more with Devin Haney.
Yeah, definitely. The Teofimo Lopez fight, if that was to be offered, obviously we saw Teo, he said he's looking to move up to welterweight, but that's one of those fights that in boxing would go down in history.
Yeah, it's a massive fight. It's a fight that's been spoken about for a long time. Imagine the two dads going at it again, as well, sorry. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Just want to talk about the AJ Dubois press conference and the face-off specifically. Obviously, that went viral. It's good to get something like that as tickets go on sale to just boost the event.
Yeah, 100%. Look, Anthony Joshua is a respectful guy. I think, I think he expects respect back as well. And, but spice is always good. And it always sets it up better. And the form AJ's on, you don't want to be upsetting Anthony Joshua because he's going to go in there, and I think it's going to be an early finish from Anthony Joshua on September the 21st.
Yeah, he always says in the interviews post what happened in the face-off that Dubois seems game. What can a game Dubois do to Anthony Joshua on the trajectory he's on as well at the moment?
Yeah, look, I think, we all know, everyone talks about he's a massive puncher. But I don't think he's ready for Anthony Joshua. That's the reality of it. I think Anthony Joshua has so much more experience. I think he's on the form of his life as well. I think he believes in everything he's doing. So that's just the reality of it. But at the end of the day, big punches, it's always dangerous. That's what makes heavyweight boxing so entertaining.
I want to end on Sonny Edwards. I always like to bring him up in interviews. He's a great character. We saw him fight at the weekend. Obviously, it was not the stoppage, the finish he wanted. Do we have a plan for him? And obviously, thoughts on the fight?
I'm seeing him tomorrow afternoon. I'm meeting him and his manager tomorrow afternoon after the weigh-in, and we'll make a plan. He's got quite a bad cut, which will take a certain amount of time. Until that heals, you won't be able to spar or train too hard. So we'll see what the time frames are and then go from there. The obvious fight that we've spoken about a lot is the Galal fight, and that's a fight we want to make, and I believe we can make happen. It's just what the time frames are now. That's going to be maybe the stumbling block, but let's see.
Okay, so because I remember when Galal first turned over, how close or far are we really away from that fight? Because that fight's always been talked. Is that now like a front runner for him?
Yeah, that was what we wanted to do next. It's just whether the cut holds Sonny back for a bit too long for Galal to wait. So we'll see what plays out there, but that was the fight we were focused on making next for sure.
And then just main event, Bam, what a fighter, he's becoming one of the best in the sport, pound for pound.
Tremendous fighter, special fighter. He's got so much as well still to do. He's just 24 years old, done amazing things, and he's going to continue going through the weights and continue delivering. So excited about what's more to come with him. And what a fight as well. He would have learnt so much in there. First time he's been down against Estrada, and he stayed composed, stayed relaxed, and carried on and finished the show. An amazing atmosphere as well in Phoenix. Packed out venue in there. So good times.
Frank, pleasure.